today. This is a portion of our certification program. You're not going to get a certificate at the end of the day. You're not going to be able to go out to say you're safe certified, but what you're going to do is engage with our program so that you understand what certification is for sustainability for our AV industry. And then you'll be able to take that concept and hopefully share it with your organizations where we hope down the road we can provide full certification at your organization for groups of people and so on. All right?
Oh no. That makes sense. Plus it's kind of fun. You get to learn how to actually bring sustainability initiatives to your organization on a smaller individual organization level.
So let's have the tables just kind of tell us your name and your company so that everybody knows who's being represented here. Let's start with this table. Or your company or your organization.
Matthew with Crestron Manufacturing.
Good Adams, Grundy Better.
Talia Abrams with PureTech.
Hector Garcia with PureTech.
I'm going to another room. I'm
Okay.
Jennifer. I'm sorry. But I know you guys are going to do a great job, and I'm really proud of you.
Really hard without you.
50%.
Okay. She's going to
I'm
bar.
like, I also feel Tim.
One, two.
Oh.
All right.
Oh,
The order.
Craig Chibley, California Baptist University.
Oh, great. Let's go to
Hi,
this
Craig.
table. This table right here.
Melissa from Lightworks, or an AV integrator. Jane Eagleson, Meyer Sound, Berkeley.
Nathan Stroud with Eric, engineering design firm.
Sarah Levine with LeBron North America.
I'm Porter State. I'm retired from the AV industry 2 years ago, and my goal is to get involved in sustainability, which is when I got with Christina, Kelly, and I joined STATE.
Kelly Perkins, I am on the board of SAVE as well, and these are my coworkers over here from the farm.
Okay.
I think I might be one of the only people that has officially gone through the certification. Maybe here, we brought the farm through the certification, so I'll give you a little bit of a background on what we're doing today and kind of what our organization did maybe 6 months ago or so. So we got a group of folks from the farm, there were about 15 of us, and it was about almost a day-long workshop that consisted of 3 parts. Okay, so the first part is an educational piece, where you learn about the history of sustainability and how to bring it to the AV industry, basically what you guys all went through this morning. So that piece we're not doing, for obvious reasons. The second part is kind of a design thinking brainstorming workshop, which is going to be really the meat of what we're doing in here today. So you'll work with your teams that you've been put in place at the tables that we've moved you around all over the place. And you will get, each of you will get a couple of goals. So all of the goals are here, and your job really is to brainstorm and come up with ideas how you as an individual or you as an organization can align yourselves to these specific goals. So coming up with ways of how you can put a dent or be a part of whatever goals are sitting on your table. So like the farm, we came up with, probably 200 different ideas, okay? So then the third part of the workshop, the last about 30 to 45 minutes of this, you'll pick probably the top maybe 3 ideas at your table for each goal, and we'll put them up on the wall and we'll share it and we'll discuss it with each other. But if you do the certification at your organization, the idea is that you distill down the best ideas and the things that you can actually accomplish within maybe like a year, and you build out an actual plan and strategy, and you assign KPIs, you assign people, you assign deadlines, you assign all of that. So then you have just kind of like some sort of a blueprint or an outline of how that your organization can actually contribute to achieving the sustainable development goals. So the sheets of paper that are on your desk that we haven't finished handing out, which we will do. This is kind of, this is a start to that plan. Okay, so just to give you an idea, the farm's SAVE plan, annual plan, consists of deliberately hiring females, okay, which goes along with goal number 5. Reaching out to local organizations and schools to create that connection, to maybe bring in a pipeline with younger folks. We working with local community organizations. Our founder made a connection with a local organization called Improve Your Tomorrow in Sacramento. We worked with a bunch of manufacturers and got donated equipment. We worked with a local integrator, ADSCL, who donated their time, and we completely re-outfitted one of their training rooms. So that's just kind of an idea. We've also been working on finding reputable e-recyclers in the area, because not all of them are who they say they are, so we have to do a little bit of research there. So those are just kind of some examples of what you can come up with and what you can actually do as an organization versus, I don't know about you guys, but a lot of this stuff is very overwhelming. You know, so they kind of take some bites out of it, you know, and not eat the whole sandwich is kind of the idea behind it. So,
Yeah, I think the goal is to just begin engaging. We don't expect you to contribute to solving the poverty situation by 2030 or the hunger situation by 2030, or to reduce worldwide consumption of products. But everything starts from individuals and individual ideas, and that's where we like you to engage. So any of your ideas that you think are practical or doable, that's really what we'd like you to think about. Even if they're small and they're not grandiose or they're not organization-wide, but there's something that you can do. Because what we're trying to do is create a mindset within the AV industry, which ever since I began, 45 years ago, has totally ignored sustainability and totally ignored what we end up doing with all the stuff that we sell and use and get rid of. We also have, when you're engaged in your planning, we also have later for you a quick start guide that you can take back to your organization. It gives you 4 easy steps to start a sustainability program in your organization or by yourself.
if you can have somebody from your team come up and grab a box, and inside of each box,
That's corresponding to their.
that corresponds, yes, it corresponds to your, sorry.
Volunteer jersey, would you like?
And then last one we have is number 7, is clean, affordable energy. Have private investment in rechargeable power stations. Work with solar manufacturers to donate solar farms to underserved populations so they can provide their own energy. And then require time cycling equipment. So anything that we're installing, we're making sure we shut down, power down. Most equipment has that, or I should say a lot of equipment has that, but it's not always being utilized. We're not using it as full capabilities.
Cool. Good job.
6, clean water and sanitation. Just we came up with a couple of ideas for the offices and locations. Install automatic sensors to reduce water waste. I mean, that's one of the biggest things when you turn on the water to brush your teeth or anything else. Water is just running, so we try to save on that. Capture rainwater for irrigation and sanitation. Part of that was, thinking about gray water, using that for sanitation and landscaping. And the last one was recycle water and what? Factories. So again, I don't have factories, but when you have a factory and you can recycle, there's water clarifiers that you can use to go and clean equipment, clean the water and reuse it. And also, there's a lot of sound. Like the example that I gave was Singapore. Singapore uses 90% recycled water for the whole city.
Okay, so within hunger, we talked about surveying the company and community, and then supporting First 5 LA and beyond, which is a food bank, basically, right?
Yeah, First 5LA, do you want to talk about that? a little bit?
First 5LA is an organization in LA County promoting all sorts of resources for children through the first 5 years of development. And I believe it's where LA County uses their lottery revenue, is the main organization.
That's where they get the money from.
I can take that one. So, you know, I work for Clear Tech, I work for Christina, and, you know, when thinking about inequalities, thinking about women in tech and women in AV specifically, less than 9% of the industry is women, and so it's just great to work for a woman CEO. I'm sure you've all met Twee, who's our VP of Operations and Finance.
The president running around.
Yes, and, you know, if you just take a look across our organization, we're very diverse. So we were joking that we need to clone Christina, but really when thinking about reducing inequalities and providing opportunities to a diverse group of people, I just really felt that I wanted to point that out.
Focus on managerial training, on company initiatives, so making sure that managers, before they hire, have the education and know to look for a diverse workforce. Provide training programs for lower level employees to give them the opportunities for upward mobility. Have outreach programs with local universities and organizations for hiring a diverse workforce. Selecting offshore partners that employ underserved and underprivileged population, and then bring back relocation packages so that you can bring people in who may live in areas that are underserved.
Good job.